Benjamin Franklin, it's better 100 guilty persons should escape than one innocent person should suffer. That is wisdom that has survived hundreds of years. It's incredibly accurate.
And now that quote is dead. DOA. Because, hey, check this out, Joe Rogan. Hey, check this out. Because of the person you voted for. The person you convinced millions of other people to vote for. It's kind of weird how you love that quote, but yet voted for a person who told you what he was going to do. Fucking idiot. So once again, Republican voters, they're having this weird moment to where now they're asking these questions after they have done the voting, which is weird because I was told that you're supposed to have these questions before you jump into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't marry somebody until you have a conversation at least. Like, hey, what is your favorite color? You know, what do you like to do for your hobbies? Are you a serial killer? Like, just really simple stuff. But it seems like Republicans are like, they wanted to vote for Trump for X reason, which I had done covered in plenty of videos. But then when Trump starts doing these illegal things, and now people like Joe Rogan are asking questions as if they had reason to think differently. And once again, you know, for the whole immigration conversation, like, when throughout Trump's entire campaign, I mean, hell, the past 10 years made you think he was going to treat immigrants with respect and dignity, with, you know, not breaking their constitutional rights? What made you think he would do that? I don't know. Throughout the whole campaign, for his whole 10-year campaign, he's been calling immigrants rapists and murderers and, you know, whatever else you want to call them. That's all he's been doing. So now you think because he's president, he's going to treat them like human beings who have constitutional rights, which, once again, I covered this in another video. It doesn't matter if you're illegal or legal or anything in between. You have constitutional rights. No if, no ands, or no buts about it. That's simple. But now Joe Rogan, which we're going to get into, is so confused on, like, why Trump is doing this. And most importantly, is it a bad thing that he's doing this? But of course he can't say, yes, Trump should not be doing this. They need to fix this ASAP. Not tomorrow, not next week, like yesterday. But no, you can see, we're going to see Joe Rogan like really struggling, like, I need this money. I need this money. Don't say the wrong thing. I need this money. So he's going to like tiptoe, like, I mean, let's, in a hypothetical world, a president is doing this stuff. Is this Joe Rogan? Please do better. If you're watching this, subscribe, but do better with your life. But let's go ahead. Let's go take a watch.
I don't know. But then there's also legitimate arguments on the other side. Like, the other side is making a very legitimate argument about the right to due process if you get processed and shipped out of the country and put in a prison in El Salvador. You know, what is the quote?
Okay, he starts off by saying, well, you know, the left is making a really good argument. Like, what do you mean the left? This should be like a left and a right and anything in between argument. This should be an American argument. This is as American as the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. Like, what do you mean the left argument? Joe Rogan, you fucking idiot. Do better with your life. God, all this money and you're still dumb as a bag of fucking rocks. What are you doing, bro? Read some books. Holy shit.
Was it Benjamin Franklin's quote about innocent and that it's better to allow 10 guilty people to go free than one innocent person arrested? You know, I'm on that side of things.
Yeah.
That's I think due process exists for a reason, and the reason is it is horrific for someone to be accused of something they didn't do, be imprisoned for crimes they didn't commit, and then live in a cell, live in a cage with a bunch of
People who did commit shit.
Here it is, Benjamin Franklin. It's better 100 guilty persons should escape than one innocent person should suffer. That is wisdom
Yeah.
that has survived hundreds of years. It's incredibly accurate.
And now that quote is dead. DOA. Because, hey, check this out, Joe Rogan. Hey, check this out. Because of the person you voted for. The person you convinced millions of other people to vote for. It's kind of weird how you love that quote, but yet voted for a person who told you what he was going to do. Fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Hey, that's my 14th F-bomb. I gotta slow it down. Okay, this is a family show.
And it is the foundation of freedom. Like, we have to make sure that these people are actually guilty. Otherwise, we become monsters. You can't, like, what is that? When you fight monsters, be careful that you don't become one.
Become one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very important. It's very important. You know, you can't do that. But also, you also have to deal with the fact that the current administration is dealing with the past administration allowing known gang members and terrorists to go right through the border unchecked.
Oh my God, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ Almighty, if you're listening, please give me some insight on what this idiot is talking about. So you're telling me, okay, hey, the guy with the glasses, you're telling me that Joe Biden knew that terrorists by the flocks, murderers by the flocks, known gang members by the flocks was like, oh, you're a gang member? Come on in. Oh, you're a terrorist? You get front row seat on any plane that you want. Like, does that even make any sense to you? Fuck, man. I'm sorry. Man. This is literally why I hate politics. Because you have idiots like this who are like in real time piecing this together and don't have any of the right pieces. Like, can you at least talk like you know something? Joe Biden purposely, he invited terrorists. Let's continue.
That a lot of them they know got through. They don't know the exact numbers, but they know there's millions and millions of people illegally just walk through unchecked, and a bunch of them have to have criminal records.
Yeah. I mean, because like we don't have the numbers, right? Like we don't have the proof. But like they have to be, right? They have to be criminals. They have to. They got to, because like they're brown, right? I mean, they're coming from other countries. They're not like America, where Americans are like purist at heart, never done a single sin in their life, right? So those folks have to, right? Come on, please. Really? Joe Rogan, you almost got me. Okay, let's continue.
A bunch of them have to be dangerous, and we've seen crimes that have been committed. It doesn't help anybody on the progressive side to deny the fact that that's a real problem. And if it happens to your family, God forbid, I don't want it to happen to anybody's, but if it does, you will feel a sting of regret if you supported that, unlike anything you've ever experienced in your life. You'll be like, I mean, it's one of those things where to support one side of this, you have to deny some like basic human values. Either way, like to support just rounding people up and just assuming they're all gang members. I'm not saying they're doing that, but this is the worst case.
Do you see that? Do you see that? He quickly remembered, oh shit, I'm going to mess up my money if I say Trump is doing this. But Joe Rogan, he's doing this. He's already sent over, 278 people with zero due process? Joe Rogan, he's doing this already. What do you mean? Like, I'm not saying he's doing this, but like, hypothetically, bro, you're the biggest coward out there. You have all that muscle, all that baldness, and you're a coward. You're a fucking coward. I done ran out of F words. I can't keep cussing. You're an effing coward. That's what you are. All that muscle for no reason. And you're sitting here tucking your junk in like a female right now. Right now, you're trans right now. You're a female right now. That's how you acting right now. I mean, I'm not saying he's doing that, but like, what? What are you talking about? Oh my God, these cowards, bro.
Scenario, right?
Yeah.
They get a bunch of people in a room, they rope them all in, and one guy's just someone's cousin picking someone up to give him a ride home. That's possible.
And now you're back on the one innocent person now you're right back.
And what if
with
that dude is not doing anything wrong and he's got some stupid tattoos and they decide that this guy's a gang member and now you're in a prison in El Salvador and you're not even from El Salvador. And now, you were just a hairdresser or you were just a tattoo artist
Family
or whatever
man.
you are.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Rogan, it sounds like you're talking about things that actually happened. So what do you mean? Once again, it's not like I'm not talking about he's doing this, but you're talking about real events that happened.
Yeah.
You came over here and maybe you got a green card and maybe you don't. Maybe you were just given asylum because a lot of people from Venezuela were given asylum in America.
Yeah.
And then you get shipped to El Salvador where you're not even from El Salvador. So that the fact that exists scares the shit out of me. But also the fact that they were just letting terrorists and gang members flow freely into the country is fucking horrible.
Oh
and when
my God. Do you see? This is why I hate politics with a passion. He's onto it. He's slowly connecting the dots. It's like those scenes in the movie where they have to, defuse the bomb and you got like 3 colors and everyone's like, cut the red one. Joe Rogan, cut the red wire. I'm telling you the answer. Cut the red wire. He's like, yellow one. Like, that's literally what he just did. He said, it's crazy how, the whole due process and they're just rounding people up and sending them to a country they have no relation to, but the Joe Biden, he wanted the terrorists to come in for whatever reason, right? He waved the sign and said, hey, gang members, please come in for free. Like, why? Why? How does that help what you were just... What does Joe Biden have to... with Trump, what he's doing now? That's... Oh my fucking goodness. This is why I can't do this all day. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind right here.
you talk about innocent people, what about the innocent people that got murdered by terrorists and well, not terrorists, that really hasn't happened, but gang...
No shit. What happened to all these terrorists that he brought into the country? How come they ain't blowing shit up already? Are they waiting or something? Like, did I miss the memo? Oh my God, oh my
gang
God.
members. And this Trender Wagwa that were taking over those apartment buildings in Aurora, Colorado, and like that's scary.
No, I live in Aurora, Colorado. No one is taking over apartment buildings.
Shit, man. Armed with machine guns, taking over apartment buildings. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? You're letting that happen? You're not sending in the troops to stop this?
Yeah, and you think that wouldn't, in your head, you're like, that can't happen in America, in Colorado.
Bro, they got a guy that had done that in California.
Oh my God. And I think they're done. Then they're going to talk about some dumb shit. Okay. And I done made, 3 videos talking about the whole Colorado Aurora thing. I've been living in Aurora my whole entire life. Okay. I'm 38 years old. Here, born and raised, Colorado, Aurora, Denver. I live like right on the edge of Aurora and Denver. It's complicated. But no one is taking over apartment complexes. No, that is not happening. That is a false story. Go ahead, look it up. Do yourself a favor, look that up. But Joe Rogan can't pretend no more that he's confused and oh, this is scary. What if in a world, in a hypothetical situation where a president is denying people their due process and their basic constitutional rights? Joe Rogan, that's called reality. That's actually happening. Deal with reality. You don't have to make up created situations. You don't have to create hypotheticals. Guess what? It's happening right now. Literally right now. I just read some articles where he's trying to send more people without due process. So Joe, what the fuck are you doing? Get your head out of Trump's ass. Pop that out and just take a look. Look at his. Look at that dumb ass look on his face. That's every single Republican voter right there. Just looking dumb as hell. But hey, thank you for watching. If you agree or disagree with anything I said in this video, let me know in the comments down below, or hit that blue sky link that's in the description. Follow me on Blue Sky so we can continue this conversation and have that one-on-one talk. And like always, let's have that conversation.